Alright, what's up everybody? You already know who it is, target individual CJBK. So, I'm gonna put it this way. Today went pretty smooth. I don't really have no real complaints for today. I got my routes done with little to no unnecessary stress. I mean, most of the time, anything that stressful with it, if anything actually stresses me out at the job, that's because it's something that like was unexpected. And with this type of job, you can only run into so many situations or scenarios that can be annoying. I bought a new charging cable, so I'm not necessarily fidgeting around with my portable charger. I'm like, right now I'm using my portable charger, but I have to hold the cable and I have to hold the charger and the phone. I gotta hold three things in very specific ways in order for the phone to continuously charge. I sent the email to iWalk about their product, and I let them know in the email that I don't think it's the product itself that is a problem, because it's a brand new portable charger. Like, I got it August of this year. It just hit mid. It's not even mid October yet. So, but like I told you before, what they can do with this technology that they're using is they could basically extract energy or add energy from a distance or remote location. All they gotta do is take two transmitters and have them both kind of focus on one particular spot, so that they can be able to manipulate the energy within that zone. Then, among other things, so like I tell you all, we are definitely in a part of humanity, or we're in an era, and I watched a couple of videos yesterday, mostly pertaining to Klaus Schwab, the head guy of the World Economic Forum. Him and Dr. Yuval Noah Harari. Watched a few of his interviews, and you know what? I kid you not, man. This whole, transhumanist society, secret society, whatever they want to call themselves, I kid you not. What they're all basically doing at this point is they're trying to make it, man, everybody trying to, fuck, I'm trying to go that way. All these motherfuckers got one car, not even trying to turn in his right lane, then the other car doing that extra shit. Trying to make sure I don't get hit by a car out here. Anyway, yeah, so, anyway, yeah, now ain't no cars behind me. Anyway, so like I tell you all, right, we are at that point, and Yuval Harari, or Dr. Harari, he says this in many of his interviews. We are at the point where, trust and believe, if a secret society wants to get their hands on something that's going to make them painfully distant from normal human beings, or try to increase the the wealth gap even more by augmentating themselves, and then like basically increasing their probabilities of becoming successful because they altered their DNA, they altered how their brain works. They alter the type of information that they can see, or the light spectrums that they can see. They basically have chosen to, at least those who willfully did, they've chosen to basically change everything, nearly everything about them that makes them human beings. They're trying to become more intellectual, but then separate themselves from their emotional, or basically they're separating themselves from everything that makes them sensible creatures. Now they're just basically becoming intelligent things, and I mean, think about it, like, they're trying to make artificial intelligence, actually, no, not even trying at this point. Artificial intelligence is actually more intelligent than the average human being. So it's like, but the only problem is like Dr. Harari was mentioning in one interview, he was like, you can basically train a car to stop when it's in autopilot. You can train a car, or what they call that, the cars that drive by themselves, I forgot. But you could train a car to basically stop, right, and not hit somebody. But can you actually train a car to not hit a child, swerve out the way, and then actually crash the car with the driver into another car that's coming head on, just to avoid the child? And it's like, that's what's basically about to happen, or that's what's happening right now with, these transhumanist, secret society people. Is basically, they're making themselves more intelligent, but basically stripping away everything else about them that makes them, I guess, human. I don't even know what better way to really put it, is because when you think about how most wealth is accumulated, you really gotta be a savage, honestly. You gotta be a savage. In order for you to become a wealthy person, I don't know how many wealthy people in this world don't have an ounce of like, I don't give a fuck about these people or these individuals or whatever. Because in order to be wealthy, you gotta be able to cut people off at a drop of a hat, or like, not even a drop of a hat, like like the little seeds that blow off of a dandelion. Your willingness to be able to drop people just so you can maintain your wealth or gain wealth, it's gotta be that easy, So basically, what they're doing is they're stripping away anything that could make them feel guilt or shame, or basically any other type of emotion that can make them basically, what's the words? I guess not relate, but I don't know. Because there's something very, very cold about this idea of, basically augmenting yourself just so that you can be better than other people. And it's not even like the people augmenting themselves, it's not even like they need it. They just want it just to be even more, I guess, better than other people. I mean, there's really no other way to look at it. It's really all about appearance, status, But here's what I love the most, though. Every single civilization that has come up in the history of mankind that tried to do exactly what they're doing have all had to face the same fate of damn near an extinction, or they had to get ran out and sent into hiding, or, I mean, they are a secret society, so they were actually pushed out and sent into hiding. But, and then funny thing is the handlers who are harassing me, you know, they're like, oh, even the military don't want you knowing about technology. So I'm like, oh, this makes it even better. So you're being used by the military too. Oh, this is perfect, because that means you really have no idea what type of setup they're about to pull on you. Shit, you could go through the history books of the United States and then look up so many like domestic experiments and all kinds of shit that was done by, you know, whether it's U.S. law enforcement or if it was the U.S. military. There's so many things that our own country, due to its own civilization, you know, and I mean, people could hate me all they want. All I know is all of this started, I wouldn't be doing these videos if it wasn't for 4 specific people that live in the Bronx that had this whole tendency of telling me, oh, you wasn't moving properly. Oh, you was talking about people. Oh, whatever else they fucking said. And then they was like, oh, now that you told the doctors that you can hear us, now you got to become a police officer or you're going to be a snitch for the rest of your life. To be completely honest, I feel like if anybody is ever hearing voices in their head and they don't go and seek help first, I'm gonna consider you crazy as fuck. Cause how do you just okay with hearing a voice in your head that's not yours? That should be a red flag and a half. Like, the moment you hear another voice that's not yours in your head, that should be a red flag. Because if you can hear that voice, if you can hear someone else's voice, then just imagine what they already have been doing that you did not know that they were able to do. So I just think to myself, yo, I can't wait to see how this whole thing blows up in their face. Because remember, we still got the sun going through its cycle. And you know what? Based on this other video I was watching about us being in the age of Pisces, and I think they said something about the beast is about to come up, you know, towards the end of the age or something like that. I don't know. I gotta look more into it, but based on everything that I've been seeing when it comes to technology, read Revelation 13. Revelations 13. Read that shit. Revelations 13. Read Revelation 13. So, I was like, how's there cops out here? I don't know. Yeah. So, I just wanted to just talk about that real quick. Then, I feel like I called about, not called, but I started this video for something else, but I don't remember what. But anyway, take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace.